Hey guys, Stan the Man here. Today we're just going to be doing another one of these top 10 lists. My last top 10 video did really freaking good. So I'm just going to be doing another one here. And today's topic is the top 10 best technical wrestlers. Just like all the other lists, this isn't in any particular order. So without any further ado, let's get right into this. So coming in at number 10, we have William Regal. Honestly, when you even hear his name, that's all you think about. He's always been a good technical wrestler. You could tell he's always been interested in holds, and he just likes mat-based wrestling in all his matches. In Blackpool, England, I feel like they take ground wrestling way more seriously. But overall, just William Regal, he's an excellent teacher. He teaches all moves now, and he's definitely one of those technical wrestlers that just will teach everybody how to be a better technical wrestler. Coming in at number 9, we have the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. When he was in college, I believe he had one of the records for the most pins in one season. But if you look at Dolph Ziggler, like 2008 to 2010 especially, very technical all the time. Did a lot of headlocks, a lot of just mat-based wrestling. It didn't take him long to become an Intercontinental Champion. But even you see like his moves here, like doing perfect drop kicks and famousers and stuff like that. He's definitely one of those technical wrestlers that's really good, and he's also like our modern version of a technical wrestler as well. Coming in at number 8, we have the showstopper, Shawn Michaels. He did a lot of technical wrestling back when he was younger, when he first started. Then, he came back from his back injury. Stuff was a little different then, slowed down a little bit. But the thing with Shawn is if he'd go against a technical wrestler and they'd go all technical on his ass, he'd come right back. I mean, he's masters at figure fours, sharpshooters, headlocks. I mean, you see, if he could hold with Bret Hart, who's one of the best technical wrestlers, clearly, Shawn Michaels is the showstopper, so we always just tried to outdo his opponents, which definitely has helped him. At number 7, we have Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's pretty much like one of the most technical wrestlers of our era right now. I started watching wrestling when I was a kid in 2010. That's when Daniel started coming in, and he would just do all these crazy, insane submission moves, and not even just submission moves. He'd just do like crazy moves that I've never even seen before. And now that I'm older and understand, he's definitely one of the best technical wrestlers, honestly, in the world. I think he's probably an underrated technical wrestler, to be honest with you. At number 6, we have Bret Hart. And something I think is really cool about this is, in WWE perspective, I think his family kind of brought technical wrestling to the WWE. I mean, Bret's always a master at sharpshooters, figure fours, and stuff like that. But even just the smoothness in the ring, like he can do a perfect bulldog, a perfect elbow drop. Like he is like 100% on precision. Definitely one of the greatest to ever do it. At number 5, we have Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Now, what makes him is such a special technical wrestler? Suplex you, DDT, arm breaker, and headlock in like the span of 3 seconds. Like, he's a machine. He stays on you. He could get into an ankle lock through anything. I've seen him do crazy stuff, get out of crazy holds to do it. Just all sorts of crazy stuff. His explosiveness really made him one of the fastest technical wrestlers. At number 4, we have Mr. Perfect, a.k.a. Curt Hennig. You look at him in the ring, he's all about that. I remember he and Bret Hart had a big rivalry, and he was hanging right in there with him. I recently watched a documentary on Mr. Perfect and just how skilled he is at mat-based wrestling. His finisher's beautiful. He's one of those that's all about precision and making the moves look good, which he is definitely a pro at. At number 3, we have the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Now, I know like when he returned in 2004 to 2008, he wasn't much of a technical wrestler. But back in like the early 80s and 90s when he'd go against Steamboat, Harley Race and stuff like that, you know Ric Flair, he's also just a submission machine. He could put on a match with anybody and he can out-wrestle them despite even his older age during wrestling. He's just a freaking beast. At number 2, we have Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I think a lot of what helped him was his overseas wrestling and training and stuff like that. I'd just say watch him versus Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3. You'll understand his arm drags, his submissions. He's just amazing. He did a lot of matches with Ric Flair, too, which I think made him a better technical wrestler. What amazes me is, even at his older age, he can still do it just like he did 20 years ago. He's just amazing. And at number 1, we have the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit. Even watching his matches back now, I think what made him the best technical wrestler in the world was just his intensity and aggression, too. Again, he's kind of like Kurt Angle. He'd suplex you, throw you over his head, kick you in the face, and put you in an armbar in about 2 seconds. But he just always made every submission he did look very painful. And I think he did a very good job achieving that. I mean, of course, we know what happened to him and his family during those unfortunate situations, but you know, you cannot take away his wrestling ability. I definitely think he's the best technical wrestler in the world that I've personally seen. But, yeah, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I've seen these top 10 videos have been doing pretty good. I just appreciate all the views and stuff from everybody. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Like always, I hope you liked this video. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.